When it comes to the very essence of you, my feelings are not merely strong, they are a conflagration, a tempest that rages within the deepest caverns of my being. They are fierce, consuming, and utterly, irrevocably all in. There is no hedging, no reservation, no faint flicker of doubt when it comes to the profound, all-encompassing reality that you, in your entirety, are irrevocably mine. Your heart, that vital, pulsing core of your affections and desires, belongs to me. Your soul, the very breath of your spirit and the unique luminescence that defines your essence, is tethered to mine. Every single facet of your being, every thought, every dream, every unspoken wish, is something I claim with an absolute, unwavering certainty. And let there be no mistake, I am not, under any circumstance, letting anyone else even attempt to draw near, to breach the sacred perimeter that encircles us. You belong to me, not in a manner of cold, unfeeling ownership, but in a bond forged in the crucible of absolute devotion and profound connection. This truth resonates through every fiber of my existence, and I vow, with every ounce of strength and resilience I possess, to fight. I will fight with a ferocity born of this boundless love, employing every weapon in my arsenal of devotion, to ensure that this sacred truth remains unchallenged and inviolable. There is simply no space, no void, no chasm within the sprawling landscape of my world that can accommodate anyone but you. You are not merely someone I happen to love, a passing affection or a fleeting fondness. You are, unequivocally, my entire universe. You are the sun around which my days revolve, the gravity that pulls my existence into perfect orbit, the cosmic dust from which every new hope and dream is formed. The mere contemplation of another soul, any other individual, daring to extend a hand, to offer a touch, or to even venture into the proximity of your sacred space, ignites a fire within me that borders on the primal. It's a blaze I can barely, if at all, contain, a searing, protective inferno that threatens to consume all in its path. This is not some fleeting jealousy, it is the deep, fundamental instinct of a love so potent it becomes a protective force. You are not just a person to me, an acquaintance among many, you are my deepest connection, the very thread that weaves through the tapestry of my spirit, binding us in an eternal embrace. You are the singular individual I have chosen, above all else, above every other possibility, above every other fleeting interest that life might present. No one else, not now, not ever, is permitted to share, to experience, or to even remotely comprehend the unique and hallowed bond that we possess, that sacred intimacy woven between our very souls. The very notion of another attempting to step into your life, to infringe upon the sanctity of our shared existence, to cross that invisible yet unyielding line that separates us from the rest of the world, is something I will never, under any conceivable circumstance, tolerate or allow. My love for you is not a fragile thing, subject to whims or open for discussion. It is an immutable force, unshakable in its foundation, unyielding in its resolve. It is a declaration etched into the very bedrock of my being. You are mine. And I will protect the sanctity of what we have, this precious, irreplaceable sanctuary, with every single ounce of my spirit, with every beat of my heart, with every fiber of my resolve. My protectiveness over you is not merely strong, it is fierce, unyielding, an impenetrable shield forged from the depth of my unwavering commitment. No one, regardless of their stature, their intentions, or their audacity, will ever be permitted to draw close enough, to infiltrate our sanctuary, to attempt to seize what is unequivocally and eternally mine. You are not just the object of my love, you are my everything, the very air I breathe, the purpose that fuels my days, the dream that colors my nights. And I will guard you with my life, with a dedication that transcends mere words, a pledge rooted in the absolute core of my existence. When I utter those words, "You're mine," understand that I imbue them with the entire weight of my being, with every resonant beat of my heart. There is an absolute, unyielding truth to this declaration, leaving no conceivable space for anyone else. Not now, not in the foreseeable future, and most certainly, not ever. You have, with a tenderness that defies explanation, carved out a space within the very chambers of my heart, a hallowed sanctuary that no other soul, no matter how earnest or persistent, could ever hope to fill. Our bond, this intricate tapestry of shared moments, unspoken understandings, and profound emotional resonance, is undeniably stronger than any external force, any challenge, any doubt that might dare to attempt to come between us. And I stand as an unwavering guardian. I simply will not allow anyone to disrupt, to tamper with, or to otherwise desecrate that which we have so painstakingly built together. You have captured me in a way that no other human being, throughout the entirety of my existence, ever could. It is a capture not of chains, but of soul, a profound and complete surrender of my spirit to yours. And by the same token, I will not allow anyone, not a single soul, to touch you in ways that are reserved exclusively for me, ways that are interwoven with the unique intimacy and sacred understanding that define our connection. This is not, let it be explicitly clear, merely about some base possessiveness, a shallow desire to claim what is mine. No, this declaration is profoundly, intrinsically linked to the immeasurable depth to which my love runs for you. It is a love that plumbs the deepest wells of emotion, a current so powerful that it reshapes my very understanding of devotion. Consequently, no one, absolutely no one, will ever come close to replicating, understanding, or experiencing the extraordinary, incomparable bond that we share. When my gaze rests upon you, when my eyes drink in the sight of your presence, I see more than just a person. I see everything I have ever yearned for, every silent prayer answered, every longing fulfilled. You are the culmination of all my desires, the living embodiment of my deepest aspirations. No one else could possibly take your place, for there is no void that they could fill, no space that they could occupy in the same profound and irreplaceable way. And I am not, under any circumstances, letting anyone even attempt to make such a futile endeavor. You are the undisputed center of my world, the very axis around which my entire existence spins. You are the one thing I will never, under any circumstance, let go of, a treasure I hold dearer than life itself. And because of the profound peace and unparalleled serenity I have discovered solely within the embrace of our connection, no one will ever be permitted to disrupt that harmony, to cast a shadow upon the quiet joy that fills my days because of you. You are not merely someone I am in love with in the conventional sense, you are the very essence of my being, the one I literally cannot live without. To imagine a life devoid of your presence is to imagine an existence without breath, without light, without purpose. And thus, no one else will ever touch you in the myriad ways that I do, not physically, not emotionally, not spiritually, because you are fundamentally, irrevocably mine. Others might try, driven by their own desires or misunderstandings, but their efforts will be in vain. They will never succeed in breaking the unbreakable, in shattering the crystalline bond that we have forged. My love for you is far too strong, an unyielding force that withstands all pressures, and my loyalty to you is as rock solid as the ancient mountains themselves. You are mine, a truth I proclaim with every beat of my devoted heart, and I will protect you from anyone who dares to challenge that sacred declaration, anyone who believes they can somehow infringe upon what is ours. I feel no compulsion to prove the depth or authenticity of my love to anyone but you. Your understanding, your belief in my devotion, is the only validation I seek. And a core tenet of my love, an intrinsic expression of its fierce nature, means keeping everyone else at a respectful, uncrossable distance. You are not just a significant other, you are my absolute priority, the paramount concern that dictates my every action and thought. You are my one and only, the singular star in my vast internal sky. I care not who tries, what strategies they employ, or what superficial charm they might possess. No one will ever, not in this lifetime or any other, take my rightful place in your heart. The mere thought of losing you, of having to share even a sliver of your attention or affection with another, is a concept so unbearable, so terrifying, that I cannot even allow my mind to linger there. It is a chasm of despair I refuse to approach. You are mine, a truth that defines my world, and what we share, this beautiful, intricate bond, is ours alone, a private masterpiece of devotion. When I say I want you all to myself, it is not merely a declaration of possession in the typical, shallow sense. It is a profound articulation of how sacred our connection truly is, how hallowed and inviolable the space we inhabit together. It is an acknowledgement that our bond is not just a relationship, but a spiritual covenant, a divine alignment of souls. No one else will ever touch you in the same profound, intimate, and uniquely resonant way that I do, for those touches are infused with the sacredness of our unique bond. You have captured my heart, irrevocably and completely, and that is a treasure, a part of my very essence, that no one, under any circumstance, can ever take away. Do not even entertain the fleeting thought of someone else attempting to claim what is undeniably, eternally mine. You are mine, and that, my beloved, is the absolute and irrefutable end of it. There is no negotiation, no alternative, no debate. Every single moment we share, from the most mundane to the most transcendent, is a treasure beyond measure, a priceless gem I will cherish and never, ever relinquish. You are mine, and I stand as the singular individual who is privileged to hold you close, to cherish your very being, to love you with an intensity that knows no bounds, and to be near you in this profound, intimate way. Our connection is not merely strong, it is unbreakable, an indestructible force that defies all external pressures. And the very idea of someone else attempting to step into our sacred sphere, to insert themselves into this perfect harmony, is simply not happening. It is an impossibility, a contradiction to the very laws of my love for you. You belong to me in every conceivable way that truly matters, in every fiber of your being, in every corner of your heart and soul. My love for you is so vast, so encompassing, that it takes over everything, dominating my thoughts, my actions, my entire perspective. And as such, no one else will ever, under any circumstances, take your rightful, irreplaceable place in my life. There is, indeed, something profoundly holy about what we share, a sanctity that elevates our bond beyond the ordinary. It is a sacred space, a sanctuary of shared souls, and I will not permit anyone to even approach its hallowed ground, let alone breach it. You are mine, and that, my dearest, is where the story of our connection begins and unequivocally ends. My heart is tied to yours with an unbreakable, eternal knot, a bond that transcends the physical and delves into the spiritual. And I will protect that sacred tether with every ounce of strength and dedication I possess, with a vigilance that never wavers. No one else will ever be granted the profound privilege of touching what is mine, of experiencing the intimacy that is reserved solely for us. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most important person in my entire life, the central pillar upon which my happiness and purpose rest. And I will not, under any circumstances, stand idly by if someone, anyone, attempts to lay a claim to what is mine. You are mine, and I will ensure that this truth remains immutable, unwavering, forever. You are the one I have chosen, not by chance, but by destiny, by an inherent recognition of kindred spirits. And no one, absolutely no one, will ever be able to alter that fundamental, life-altering decision. I care not who they are, what power they wield, or what influence they might possess. No one is permitted to touch you in a way that I cannot, in a manner that intrudes upon the exclusive intimacy we share. When I proclaim that no one else can touch you, I am not merely speaking of the physical realm, of superficial contact. No, I am speaking of the profound, ethereal sacredness of our love, the spiritual connection that binds our very essences. No one else, not a single soul, can even come close to understanding, let alone experiencing, the depth and uniqueness of what we share, the profound resonance between our two hearts. You are my world, the sum total of all my hopes and dreams, and I will fight, with every fiber of my being, anyone who dares to attempt to disrupt that precious reality, to tamper with the foundation of my existence. No one else can lay claim to your heart, that vital, pulsating core of your affection. No one else can claim your touch, that intimate expression of connection. Nothing of your being is open for another. There is simply no room, not an inch of space, for anyone else in the carefully constructed, exquisitely cherished world that I have built around you. When it comes to you, all other considerations fade into insignificance. You belong to me, and I will hold you safe, shield you, and protect you from anyone who attempts to steal that profound truth away, anyone who endeavors to undermine our bond. The mere contemplation of another touching you, of another hand upon your skin, another voice whispering in your ear, feels like a profound betrayal, a desecration of the sacred intimacy we share. And I will not, for a single moment, stand for it. You are mine, and I will defend that truth, that immutable reality, with every ounce of strength and resolve I possess, with the totality of my being. I will never allow anyone, no matter how persistent or cunning, to take the unique place I have so painstakingly carved out in your heart. It is a space designed exclusively for you, a sanctuary only you can inhabit. My love for you runs deeper than anything else, deeper than the oceans, higher than the mountains, more vast than the cosmos itself. It is an infinite wellspring of devotion. And therefore, no one, absolutely no one, will ever come close to understanding, experiencing, or replicating the boundless depth of what we share. You are mine, a truth I will protect always, with an unwavering vigilance that defines my every waking moment. I have no need for anyone else. My world is complete, perfectly balanced and enriched by your presence alone. You are the one for whom I am entirely, irrevocably all in, the sole recipient of my complete and utter devotion. No one else is granted the privilege, the profound honor, of touching you in the intimate, soul-stirring way that I do. Those touches are imbued with a love so potent, so unique, that they are incomparable. You are my everything, the very air I breathe, the purpose that fuels my days, and no one, I swear to you, will ever take that from me. My love for you is not a fragile emotion, it is a force, a fundamental law of my universe, an unyielding power that no one can tamper with, no one can disrupt. You are mine, and that is not just a declaration, it is a promise, etched into the very fabric of my soul, a sacred vow that will echo through eternity. We are bound in a way that defies explanation, a connection so intricate and profound that no one else could possibly understand its depths, its nuances, its unwavering strength. And as a direct consequence of this unbreakable bond, no one, not a single soul, will ever come close enough to alter that immutable reality, to change the course of our intertwined destinies. There is no question, no ambiguity, no shadow of a doubt. You belong to me, in every sense of the word, in every corner of your being. And no one else will ever touch you in the myriad ways that I do, for those touches are infused with the unique and sacred essence of our love. I will not allow it. No one can replace you, for your essence is unique, your impact irreplaceable. And no one will ever change that fundamental truth, for it is woven into the very fabric of my existence. I am not the type to share, not my affections, not my devotion, and most certainly not when it comes to you, the most precious person in my life. You are mine, and I will defend that sacred reality with every ounce of strength, every fiber of my being, every beat of my devoted heart. My feelings for you are intense, a boundless ocean of emotion, and I will not allow anyone, not a single soul, to steal even a sliver of your precious attention from me. You are mine, and that, my beloved, is the only truth that truly matters. My heart belongs to you, completely and utterly, a treasure laid bare for your keeping. And I am the only one, the sole individual, who is given the profound honor and the sacred responsibility to love you in the way you truly deserve, with a devotion that mirrors the depth of your worth. No one else will ever have that privilege, that profound blessing. You have, with a tenderness that defies description, stolen my heart, captured it irrevocably, and no one else will ever be able to take it away. No one else gets to touch you like I do, for our touches are imbued with the history of our love, the understanding of our souls. You are mine in every profound sense of the word, in every dimension of my being, and I will fight, with every ounce of strength, every fiber of my being, anyone who dares to try and come between us, to disrupt our sacred bond. When I declare that no one else can touch you, it is not merely a statement of possessiveness, it is a profound articulation of my unwavering desire to protect what we have, to guard the sanctity of our shared connection. No one, absolutely no one, can replace you, for you are uniquely, perfectly, and irrevocably etched into the very core of my being. You have made me feel something so profound, so transformative, that no one else, throughout the entirety of my existence, ever has. You are everything to me, the very breath in my lungs, the light in my eyes, the purpose in my soul. And I will not allow anyone, not a single soul, to disrupt the profound, harmonious bond that we share, the exquisite peace that has settled within me because of you. When I say you belong to me, it is not a declaration of ownership in a cold, unfeeling sense. Instead, it is a profound expression of the boundless love and unwavering loyalty that defines my devotion to you. It is a recognition that our spirits are intertwined, our destinies aligned. No one else can have what we share, for our connection is a unique masterpiece, sculpted by fate and nurtured by an unbreakable bond. You are mine in every way that truly matters, in every dimension of being, and I will keep you close, held securely within the embrace of my unwavering love. There is a sacred, irreplaceable space within the very chambers of my heart, a hallowed sanctuary that only you, and only you, can ever hope to fill. And I will protect that sacred space, that vital essence of my being, with every ounce of strength, every fiber of my unwavering resolve. No one will ever take your heart from me. It is a treasure I guard with my very life.